The Pennsylvania Supreme Court, which looks actually a lot like the court Joe Biden would like to make by packing the Supreme Court, is completely dominated by partisan Democrats. They're elected in Pennsylvania. And that court ruled today that ballots cannot be rejected even if the signatures on the ballots do not match the signatures they have on file on the voter rolls. There's a theme here. Remember that just a few weeks ago, that same court ruled that mail-in ballots can be counted even if they're received days after the election. Meanwhile, in the state of Nevada, now known as Nevada, election officials aren't even pretending to care about validating signatures. The Trump campaign is suing over this issue. They're arguing that election observers have not been allowed to do their jobs in the state's largest and most Democratic county, Clark County, where Las Vegas is. Many more legal battles are expected. Will this all be resolved in the courts? Adam Laxalt is the co-chair of the Trump campaign in Nevada. He's the former attorney general of the state. He paid a visit to a vote counting facility recently and saw some amazing things. We wanted him to tell you about what he saw tonight. Adam Laxalt, great to see you. So tell us why you're worried about what's happening in Clark County.
Thanks, Tucker. Well, we were all told when this mail-in ballot thing came down the pipe that anybody that was worried about fraud, that we could count on signature verification to make sure no improper ballots made it through the system. Well, let me tell you what's going on in Clark County. All of these ballots, 200,000 so far, go through a machine. The registrar there has unilaterally decided to reduce the signature standard to 40%. So while most of your viewers and most Nevadans assume a match is a match, 80, 90% at least, we're down at 40%. If that machine says it's good, ballot counts, and there is no way to challenge that signature or that ballot. If it's no good, it goes to a hand counter. When asked what the standard this hand counter has, no standard, no criteria. He looks at two signatures on the envelope and on the voter file. Is it a match? Is it not a match? If he thinks it's a match, it counts. If he doesn't think it a match, it goes to two supervisors, same drill. The end of the line that ends with one man, the head of elections in Clark County. He doesn't have anybody looking over his shoulder or reviewing it with him. If he thinks it's a match, then it counts. And so what is the current rate of signatures not counting in the state of Nevada, or excuse me, in Clark County? It's just over 1%. And so, I think everybody assumes it should be a lot higher. And you know what makes it the really unbelievable is that once the ballot and the envelope are separated, there is no way to challenge that voter, to challenge that signature. We can't go back and retrieve that ballot. Even if Tucker Carlson says, I did not vote by mail, that was not my signature, after Election Day, we can't go back and not count that improper ballot.
So just to be clear, in the seconds we have left, we can't verify it after the fact because they've effectively destroyed the evidence? Is that what you're saying?
I asked, why is there not a way to keep these two together so we can go back after the fact and confirm the two match? And I was told, because I don't have to. And so, yes, to be clear, the 200,000 that are counted, they're in for good. They're counting as we go every single day, and we can't go back and challenge the signature for any of those ballots or any moving forward.
But it's Vegas, so I'm sure it's fine. Adam Laxalt, that is the most revealing thing I've heard in a long time. I'm grateful that you were able to tell us that in the detail that you did. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Tucker.